Okay, we're doing lesson 1, what are cells? And these are called power notes, so after you've taken notes, double check to make sure you have it. To start off, these are important words that you should have in your notes. Cells, organisms, cell membranes, nucleus, inherited traits, dominant traits, recessive traits. Like I said, I would like you and your partner to read through these, make sure they're in your notes, make sure you understand them. At this time, you can go down further in your outcomes and open the video. And the first video is on a song to help you with the cell parts. You will need to know what the cell parts are, the majority of the cell parts, and their function. So this video up here may help you. Then we have another video down here explaining that's a hands-on one that you can maneuver and look at where they're located, the cell parts. And I have another one that after you've done this page, because this one's mostly about plant cells and how they're different from animal cells, and this will help you tell the difference between those two. They will show. Now we're going into cell division, divided and multiplying, why they do this. Go make 2, and from there they grow and grow. One reason they do it is to grow so that you can grow and change, and the other is to reproduce. Inside them is your chromosomes and your DNA. That's where your genes come from. Tells your eye color, your height, everything about what you will become. First one is mitosis, and there is 6 steps, so you do need to know those 6 steps. So look them over. Go down to the video that talks about mitosis. I've got 3 videos on mitosis. They really do help explain how they split apart and the 6 steps. So please watch those videos. Now we're on meiosis, and that's a reproductive. So this is how you are formed from your mom and your dad. That's how you get 23 chromosomes from your mom and 23 chromosomes from your dad. Please watch the 2 videos on meiosis. Now we are in inherited traits. So most of your inherited traits come from meiosis, because as you can see, we have them that get together and then they split apart. You get a little bit of both. And Gregor Mendel, a great guy on how we can change those traits or where those traits get passed down. Huge thing he used was pea plants, was his big thing. He started off small. I have a video on dominant traits and recessive traits, because our book doesn't tell us a lot of what a dominant trait is and what's a recessive trait. So the 2 videos will help you on that. Then I want you to go home, and that's your assignment, and I want you to hand it in, but I want you to track some of your traits, make that, go back as far as your parents can, like pick eye color, hair color. We talked about rolling our tongue in one of those. Do they have the hooked earlobes? Or, so check to see how many of your parents have that and hand that in. Then let's do the quiz. You ready for the quiz? You know the answers you put in Schoology on that. I would like you, I'm fine with you discussing this as a group, but I want you all to record your own answers on Schoology. So remember, copy it, paste it in, create. So your first question is, which of these would you find in a plant cell but not an animal cell? I said huge comparing, there's some difference. A nucleus, a cytoplasm, chloroplast, or a mitochondria. Question 2. Each part of the cell has a particular job to do. For example, the vacuola Vacuola's job is storing water, nutrients, and waste, which pairing correctly matches a cell's part with its job. So, does the cell membrane directing all cell activities, is that the job of the cell membrane? The mitochondria, releasing energy for the cell use. Nucleus, shaping cells and holding cell parts. Cytoplasm, surrounding the cell. Which one of those is the right definition for that? Each of your cells must take in oxygen and give off carbon dioxide to stay alive. Name the process most similar to this that a human organism must do. Eat, sweat, breathe, stretch. Igna and her husband Ralph had naturally blonde hair, like everybody in both of their families. But now Igna has dyed her hair dark brown. What color will Igna and Ralph's kids most likely to have? Will they have dark brown? Will they have blonde? Either brown or blonde, or brownish blonde. Cell theory tells us that all the processes of life takes place in a cell, including eliminating waste. How are wastes removed from the cell, from your cell? The skeletal system, the muscular system, the excretory system, or the circulatory system? Okay, submit that please, and let's get ready to move on to lesson 2.